Welcome to day 2 of the Yagee Gel Blaster Week giveaway. Today's video I selected another package which has no lettering on it, so I'm also surprised on what it's going to be. If you haven't already watched yesterday's video, make sure you go watch that right after this one. But anyways, let's get right into unboxing this blaster, and at the end I will make sure everyone knows how to get entered into the giveaway just in case they missed it the first time. Okay, now let's get right to unboxing this blaster. Okay, let's unbox this blaster. And it looks like we have a pretty cool design here. Here we have the magazine, looks like a scope. Big drum magazine, tear protective eyewear, looks like 1,000 rounds of ammo, a sling, battery charger, the battery, the barrel for the blaster, and then here it looks like we have the main body of the blaster itself. This thing actually looks pretty cool. Just a reminder for those who didn't watch yesterday's video, these blasters this week are meant for beginners and kids. So anyways, start off by putting this blaster together, just like that. Let's throw the drum magazine in for now. There we go. Throw the scope on here just for fun. Wonder if it actually works. I don't think there's actually any functioning purpose to it. I mean, you can still see right through it, but it's not like magnified at all. Oh, it is a little magnified actually. Nothing that you'd actually really use. So anyways, let's mount this right on that by unscrewing the side. Slide that back just like that. Flip this iron sight back. And then pretty much all set besides the battery, which I got no clue where that goes. If I were to guess, it goes right here. Yep, okay, get the battery right out of here, grab the wire, plug that in just like that, slide it right into the back of the blaster, try to shove the wires back down, clip that in, and then you're pretty much ready to go. Sounds a little ratchet. Magazine does fold back and forth. I mean, not the magazine, the stock folds back and forth pretty easily like that. Then other than that, it's a pretty simple design. You can put the sling on it if you really do want to, but I'm just going to leave it off. The sling points looks like are right there and then right there. So overall, the blaster is pretty much set up. To release the magazine, you can just press that button right there, pop it out, take the smaller magazine, clip it in just like that, and then the blaster is all set. I honestly think it looks pretty cool, even though it is definitely a kid's blaster and it isn't the greatest quality of plastic. The scope does move around a little bit because that is on top of the battery compartment, but you can move it forward and backwards if you want. You have the on and off switch up here. Back is on, front is off. To load the magazine, just lift that forward and then you can pour the bullets right into there. Take our refill bottle. If I were to guess, this one holds about 150 rounds or so, maybe not that much, maybe closer to 100. And if I were to guess, the drum magazine holds probably 250, 300. But anyways, took a little while to get loaded, but pretty much all set. So let's get right to the accuracy and FPS test to see how fast this blaster shoots. Okay, let's get started right with the FPS test. If I'm gonna guess, probably around 100. I already ran out of bullets. Okay. Okay, now we're good to go. Shot 1, 101.4. Shot 2, 102.4. Shot 3, 100. Shot 4, 104.5. Shot 5, 104.4. Pretty consistent on that FPS mark. Not the greatest, but for kids blasters, actually decently good. Now let's see how many RPS it shoots. Shooting right at 8.3 rounds per second with no misfeeding errors, which is actually pretty surprising for a magazine-fed kids blaster. So overall, decent FPS, decent RPS. Let's get to the accuracy test to see how accurate this blaster is now. There is a little bit of residue left on the target from the last test, but anyways, I'm going to be shooting for the middle of the body. Let's see how much bullet drop there really is. I think that's really all I need to see. Not that much ammo was shot out of this thing, but the bullet drop was not nearly as much as I thought it would be, especially only being around 104 FPS. So overall, pretty good blaster for accuracy-wise, FPS-wise for kids, and RPS-wise. Anyways, let's get back to the desk to reveal my final thoughts on this gel blaster. So after testing out this blaster, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was actually going to be. All I can really say is that the price is definitely on the higher side of the gel blaster world, coming in at a price of $55. Personally, I think it's way too expensive for this blaster, but what comes with it, regular magazine, drum magazine, and some of the features that you got, it's pretty cool, but not worth $55. But I bet this would be awesome to play with kids, especially since the FPS isn't actually enough for it to truly sting and leave welts, and the RPS is enough for you to actually have fun with. And with a big drum magazine, you could have plenty of ammo capacity for those cool gel blaster wars. But other than that, I actually really like this blaster. I really wish it wasn't at a $55 price point, but I still like this thing quite a bit. So anyways, just in case you do want to get this gel blaster, I will have the link down in the description. But before I end the video, let me talk about how you can get entered for the giveaway. This is definitely the easiest giveaway on YouTube, especially considering I don't have the most amount of followers right now. You're pretty likely to win. All you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you watch all the 5 videos that I post throughout this week, and then all you gotta do is do the Google form that I have linked down in the description. You can only do it once. But anyways, the winner will win 2 of these Yagee DGR BO9 gel blasters, totaling around $170 win prize. Definitely something you want to get entered into. But anyways, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you tune in for the rest of the 3 videos for this week so you don't miss out on the giveaway. Anyways, just in case you do want to watch the playlist where I will be posting all these videos, watch this playlist right here. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in that playlist.